All right, you guys are getting crazy here for this video because I have yet to get a haircut and it's cold and I don't want to go anywhere. But anyway, this video is not about hair. It is actually about stuffed animals, and I'll explain in a minute. But kind of a PSA about eBay and anywhere else you buy online, that if you go to an online marketplace that sells used goods, please be aware that when you search for an item, you're seeing active listings, not sold comps. And this is important because I see article after article saying you might be a millionaire if you have this item. And that is not the case because you're seeing active comps. What resellers do, what I do, is we review sold comps. That means items that actually sold. And you want to make sure that if you're in places like eBay, you do the buy it now option instead of bid, because if you do with the bid option in there, you're not going to see something sold for. Case in point is an item could be listed for $10,000, and if you're not doing the buy it now filter only, they will accept an offer, the seller will, and eBay does not disclose what it actually sold for in every case. It'll just have a line through the actual price and say accepted best offer. And this is used to manipulate pricing in some cases because some people will do things like post an item, this is against eBay practices by the way, post an item, have a friend buy it for $1, and then it looks like they sold it, but it doesn't do a dollar amount. So, in particular this video, I want to show you guys that I am a millionaire. I mean, you can take out as you want. Anybody that seriously wants to buy one of these, be my guest, message me. I'll put a listing up and you can put your money where your mouth is. But I have here, I'll describe in detail. This is not a sale. This is just showing what I have. But here it is. $400,000 and $1 million if listings are to be believed. This is a Princess Diana bear by Ty. As you can see, there's no swing tag in the ear. She's a nice, beautiful purple. Got that flower there. Again, this is not a shop vid. Tush tag is a little worn, but according to online trends, I'm trying to see the tag myself, that shouldn't matter because it's still, still worth it. It's not coming too well on the tag. I will read you the date off of here. Obviously, if I make listings out of these, you're going to see the real tag in the listings. It is frayed on the ends on this one. This is from 1997. And of course, people talk about errors and stuff. I sell Beanie Babies all the time at around $5. That doesn't matter. The errors don't matter. And any errors that are on there are purposely put in by Ty Warner. It was done on purpose to up sales. So from 97, this one is polyester fiber and PE pellets. Oh, but wait, I have two. So I'm getting into Musk territory of riches here. This one has a much better tag on it. So this is probably the one I would list. It's actually called Princess, not Diana, just Princess Bear. This is from 97, same polyester and PE pellets. I'm going to see if this will come up on camera. I don't think it will because the camera's here with the green screen is not picking up. So I have two of these. Technically, at a minimum, they should be selling for like $400,000. And they are not. And as you can see, I have two. So technically, I am the richest TikToker on here right now because I have these. I sell Ty all the time. All the time. And I have a couple more of these Diana bears. At this point, I've debated on whether or not just collecting them and then destroying them to reduce the supply. But I have a hefty task ahead of me because millions of these were produced. Multiple shops have done interviews and talked about how people take these in to like shops to sell, and they're like so excited because they think they're getting thousands of dollars, and they're just not. Hell, I'd even be happy if I could get 2,500 out of these because that is the lowest I've seen them technically listed and sold for. I have seen a couple of sold comps where it looks like they were bought, but even that may be a case of price manipulation. But if you're really looking for one, let me know, and I can get a listing up. I would expect, I would love to have the price inflated back to where it should be. I would love to see the Thai market come back up because I do think it is a market that does deserve revisiting, but the interest isn't there. Most people look at them and they're kind of nostalgic, like, yeah, but, I mean, to be fair, the value of Squishmallows is higher than Thai, and that value is crashing. So, what are your thoughts on the Thai Princess Diana bear, the Thai bear? Do you have one? I think I have one with a swing tag, which is the ear tag. If you guys didn't know, those are the terms. The tush tag is the tag on the butt, and the ear tag is called a swing tag. If you didn't know that, let me know what you think. Do you have one of these? And if you do, do you feel special having it? Do you think it's rare? How many people watching this video think that the Thai bear they have is rare? I think around 4 million princess bears were produced. And what falsities have you heard about these? I've heard all sorts, that if it doesn't have the neck ribbon, if it doesn't have this neck ribbon, it's rare. If it does have the neck ribbon like it has here, it's worth 2 times the value. If the tag says PVC pellets, which there should be none with PVC pellets from 97 for this bear, that it's worth a lot more. If the if the flower's missing, it's worth more money. I mean, what have you heard? I know there's swing tag errors. They're always listed as errors, but what have you heard? What do you know? And do you know anybody that's actually paid thousands of dollars for one of these outside of the 90s? Somebody that within the last 10, 15 years bought one of those for a lot of money, and do you think they were foolish, or did they think they actually had something? So anyway, guys.